Something happened in Delta states that Nigerians are talking about. The wife of the president went visiting a nursing school, and there are so many reactions to what people did to the wife of the president. Before I play that video, I want to read his comment. It says you can buy INEC, buy Mahmoud Yakubu, buy the court, buy police, buy army, buy battalions, buy the media, buy judiciary, buy the election, buy the presidency, and so on. But you can never buy the genuine love and loyalty of the people. This should be a lesson if the government is wise enough. Does Tinubu, APC leaders, our current leaders of today, does Tinubu, the wife, and every other governor, do they have street credibility? Do they have the love of the people? Would they be able to walk on the streets and the people will applaud them? Why is it that if a government official goes to a neutral event that is not politically sponsored, not like a campaign or where they have their supporters to cheer and hail them, why is it that when they go to these events, they always come back disgraced? Look at what the students were responding, reacting to the song.
We now get another one. Now your mama believes so. Only Remi Tinubu. Now your mama believes so. Now our mama believes so. We now get another one. Now your mama believes so.
The MC or whoever was saying, "Nah, our mama be this. We no get any other one." So the students are replying, "Now your mama be this." When I look at the comment section, I saw some people from the southwest saying that they are going against the ethics of the school. And I came to understand that we Nigerians are finished. Now, these children have their mothers. The MC is trying to hypnotize the student, reacting to something that is unreal. The wife of the president is not their mother. And if you are going to sing a song, you don't use the word, "Now our mama be this, we no get any other one." What does this stand for? Don't they have mothers? Why trying to bring in politics in everything? You know, when the government knows that they are not really impacting the lives of the people, that's when they bring this gathering and influence them with whatever. You are trying to force the people to accept something that is unreal. The government of the day have not really impacted in the lives of the youth. You can see the 30-day rant challenge. You can see the complaints here and there. And you are trying to force down the throat, wanting people to be cowards. You are saying that they are going against the ethics. What ethics of their nursing? How does it make sense? An MC is the one that needs to be prosecuted. Why are you telling people that we don't have any other mother, that the wife of the president is their mother? Are we in a society, are we in a dictatorial or authoritarian society? That's how our educational system churn out people that do not stand on their own and have creative thinking. They turn them to be slaves, to be ass lickers. This is an ass licking song. It is very, very evident the government themselves know that things are not going on well with the Nigerian youth, with the Nigerian people. And people are complaining left, right, center. That's why I said these people should go on the street and get first hand of what is happening. If the economy were to be doing well under a Buhari alone, we are praying that Buhari should go, that things should calm down. A Tinubu came and it went almost 2,000% upwards. They were buying fuel 180 something naira under Buhari. Tinubu came within how many years? Within 1 year, we saw it at 900. Just people were complaining. The Buhari said, people were complaining. People were complaining bitterly under Buhari. Then the Tinubu government came. People had a lot of expenses. Salaries were not increased. Families find it difficult to feed. And you are coming to a school and you are trying to impose songs on students, intimidate them, make them look like stupid people. When they see a leader that is impacting their lives, the Nigerian people know who their leader is. So the Tinubu government, their officials, do not have street credibility except for politically organized crowds where you see people hailing them. So it is wrong for that MC to start singing, "Now your mama be this, so we no get any other one." I'm in that school. I have a mother that is even struggling to put me through the school because of the policies of somebody who is, you are referring to my mother. The policy of the government that make people not being able to go through school. 90%, 80 to 90% of these ladies, most of these ladies, they survive by doing all sort of activities. They call it hookup. Because of most of them, it is not in them to do hookup. But how will they survive? You make people frustrated with your policies, and you're expecting to call which mother? Which mother make his child go through hell, and the child want to acknowledge him as a mother? So I think it's these APC people that are going online. You go online and start saying all sort of things that they need to be disciplined. They are going against the code and ethics. The same thing they said for the NYSC young girl. We know there's a code. You don't insult the government and take the lady to court and prove that she insulted the government. Not just sitting down in your room or with your phone and start insinuating that somebody is insulting the government. So for somebody rejecting Remi Tinubu as their mother or biological mother, whatever kind of mother, is against the code of ethics. I've told you that the system will never take us anywhere. We can be running around, can we do all sort of things. We can be praying and fasting on this system. Nothing happens until there's a change. Even if you pray, you need to take an action for a change. We have been praying and praying. The actual change we need to, the action we need to take, we are not taking it. Someone will come and tell me, "Now my mama be this," and not get another one. I should respond because I'm in a nursing school, or there's a code of conduct that will make me be foolish and stupid and a coward. If I see something that is wrong, I will not stand my ground. You see, this Gen Z may be the undoing of this, our political leaders. Our fathers and mothers they have failed woefully. They are a failed generation. Our fathers and mothers, they are a failed generation. And they are the ones putting fears in the minds of these young people not to stand their ground and change their world. Our fathers and mothers are the old cargo of people. They are afraid. They are unwilling to institute change. They have been doing something over and over again, and it does not yield results. And they resign to faith, and they want their children to follow in their footsteps. Our fathers and mothers are the praise singers. They are the ass lickers. They are the people that just accept the government as it is. These are the people that Fela were singing to them day in, day out, suffering and smiling. Almost all the songs Fela was singing was for our fathers and mothers. And they want to transfer that spirit to our young people. The world is leaving us behind, and we are here. Instead of the government to focus on policies driven, the policies that will benefit the masses, not the elite. And they don't care. They don't care. If the government were to be a wise government, the government will have understood the message and we have gone back to the drawing board. They all understand the message. They cannot work in the midst. Somebody even put as a comment that even the president gone in Lagos, there are some places he cannot go without the security details. In Lagos, this being power, you understand. There was a time he went to Lagos with so much security. People were shouting and saying, "A big power." People are hungry. Forget all those people that you see online that are being paid to come and be spewing rubbish and nonsense and saying all sort of things just to look. The president, the people advising the president are not advising the president well. It's all about the national cake. And I've said this thing about national cake. You that are supporting bad thing, you are supporting evil, you thinking that the national cake will reach you. See, the greed of these politicians, the wickedness, the heartlessness of these politicians, their greed, the national cake we have cannot satisfy their greed. 5 politicians, if they have opportunity, they can steal all Nigeria's money and let everybody become slaves and recruit people that will help them recruit slaves. Most of our African leaders African nationalists. The British used Africans to enslave Africans, especially those that they went to the schooling system of the British. The British used Africans to enslave. Look at the MC. That one might be our fathers and mothers. Those ones of the, is it millennia? I don't know what they call it. You are singing a song. You are trying to make it look like the wife of the president is accepted or has street credibility. Now the video has gone viral, and this is a disgrace. That disgracing the wife of the president. Instead of you to go straight to the point, what do you have for us? Come and donate, because usually that's what they will do. Come and donate. But so as it stands, the government of the day, there's a strong message that has been passed to the government of the day that they need to buckle up and reverse their policies to be centered around the people, not centered around the elite. Their elite and their children. Look at the amendment of the constitution. Is to make the central government powerful. They control everything. It's just like a communist system of government, maybe authoritarian system of government, whereby the governors have lesser power. With the current system we are having, we are complaining that the president is too powerful, but yet bills are being passed to make sure the president add more powers to his power, and they know how they can subdue these House Assembly members, these senators. They know how they can influence them to do their bidding, because those ones have questionable character. And I said it the other time. Oshomole said, if you're a criminal, if you are this and that, APC is open. Join APC. Join APC. So they know you are a criminal in APC. So anytime they want you to do their bidding that is against, maybe you want to start doing good now, they want you to do their bidding, they will use that your criminality against you. That is witchcraft, and that is evil. All of a sudden, Bauchi governor supporting P2B, they went and hit the accountant general, 70 billion. I don't understand. Dasuki has been rearrested. However, I'm not supporting all of them at the same thing. But you see the pattern, you see what they try to do to silence opposition, to make themselves much more powerful. It is not about the people. It was never about the people. It was about themselves. I've told you, old people do not change. Old people do not change. You don't give power to wicked people and glutinous people. Look at what happened, transpired in Lagos. Old people do not change. You cannot change them. You think you can change them. It's only young people that can try and adjust their ways of life. If you have noticed an old man that is wicked, an old man that is a humanizer, there's no how you want to do it, except God just arrests the old man. The Holy Spirit just enter him. The Holy Spirit will not change him. But ordinarily, they don't change at all. So don't expect anything. See, it is just to grab power, to grab authority, to grab more money, more wealth. They grab the ones that they cannot. Go to Lagos Island and Lekki. There are many tall, high-rise buildings that is not occupied, empty. Go to Oshodi Under Bridge. See many people, young people sleeping because they can't afford accommodation. The society has bastardized them. When it's time for election, they'll now go to their doorsteps and start speaking using all these useless song like this one they are singing. There's one they said, Efokobale, Omawale. I was telling one APC guy, okay, you are being told Efokobale, Omawale, short to one lens. Why don't you use your brain? What concern me concern Labour Party? What concern me concern PDP? I'm talking about the people, the masses. I don't care about party. When I say I support a Tinubu, I tell you straight to your face that it is because of restructuring. Restructuring is going to be beneficial to the people. Restructure the system, and everything that comes out of this system is going to... See, you cannot build a foundation. It is some people that believe that you can snatch it, grab it, and run away with it, and still use the power to benefit the people. They just believe that. And they have tried and tried and tried. It doesn't work. It only works for themselves. Their greed and They are fellow thieves and criminals. He works for them. The few elite. They're happy to see you a pauper. They're happy to see you a slave. They're happy. Most of these politicians are happy that Nigerians do not have what it takes at this point in time. They cannot muster up courage to ignite a change. They are very, very happy. And they want you to still remain in that position till life and till eternity. It's a good one that these young people are sending the message to them. But they will not take the message. They will not take the message. They are not wired to take the message. They know. See, all these people up there, you see all these politicians, they come from within us, amongst us. In quotes, Nigerians. These politicians, they come from amongst us. They know what to do. They know what to do to change Nigeria. If I tell you, these guys know what to do to change Nigeria, but they will not do it because it's going to relieve them of their current position. It's not going to be beneficial to them because they have to stop stealing. You have to stop corruption. You have to stop politicking. Most of them are not competent to even hold those positions of leadership. Most of them have sycophants around them, praise singers around them. So if the system is rearranged and is structured, if the foundation is built solidly, most of them have no business in the corridors of power. They know very well, very few of them know this, that if the system is restructured, most of them should be in jail for the rest of their lives. But would you bank on these people to restructure Nigeria, knowing fully well that restructuring would work against them? The only way I had to support the Tinubu is because of restructuring the Fulani out of politics, Nigerian politics, because the grip of the Fulani is too much. That is a kind of restructuring that Tinubu can do, although that is not masses driven, but that will lead to another level of restructuring because these two people go fight. The Fulani and Tinubu, they go fight, and they will fight it. And I trust the Tinubu for one quality he has is that he doesn't back down when he starts a fight. This bill that they are bringing out, they will pass up. However, a lion fighting, he must win. He must win the battle, even though he's winning with one eye, one leg, or he's paralyzed. He must win. Whether they remove some things from those below, they must pass something. That election one day, everybody will come and vote for everybody, both president, governor, senators, rep, state assembly, national assembly. That one, he will push for them to, because that one, he will make sure that. So, we should not be surprised. Look at Peter Obi and look at the conversations around what happened with our match with Zimbabwe. Nigeria drew the match. Many people took it out of context, saying Nigeria lost the match. A certain people have been pushing that narrative. And there's somebody that has been pushing that narrative. I don't want to mention his name. So one of my viewers have said that we don't need to mention these people's name because they are irrelevant when it comes to reality. We know their job description is to divert the attention of the people from the real issues and start selling them a mirage. A mirage. Peter Obi left the stadium and they were singing praises. Somebody left. I was walking amongst the people. See the street credibility. I'm not saying Peter Obi is a perfect person, but there's hope. The Nigerian, they have sold a hope to the Nigerian people that Peter Obi can do better. Until after Peter Obi becomes president, they will now see whether he can do better. But Peter Obi has street credibility as we speak, more than most of these politicians. And yet, the way APC and some of their influencers have tried to give Peter Obi a bad name, to destroy his image and personality, the more they continue destroying his image, the more people are loving him. If it was street credibility, leave it for Peter Obi. And last AFCON we got into, I think we got into the final. All of the matches that Peter Obi attended, for those that are pushing the narrative, they are saying Peter Obi is a bad luck, was a bad luck for that match. We had the likes of Sonwolu, we had the likes of Akpabio and other people. Peter Obi is not a government official. Government officials were there. They were mentioning their names, they were saying their names up and down. We had the lights there. But nobody had to put attention at that. It was P2B that became bad luck. Even sports analysts were saying P2B was a bad luck. Sport analysts or professionals were saying P2B is a bad luck. If we are using that to measure the presence of people in matches, 2013 we won AFCON. 2013, since APC took power, we have never won any cup. Any cup. If you are using that yardstick to measure our winnings at tournaments, that the presence of somebody, this and that. The last tournament we attended, I think we got to the final. We lost the final because, let me use the yardstick, we lost the final because P2B did not attend the final. Some people were saying P2B attended the final. My brother, it's not about P2B, it's about leadership. We have a problem with leadership. Leadership from up, it affects and trickles to the bearers. Look at local government chairman. They are a reflection of the leadership we have at the top. Even it is even reflecting, this same government at the top appoint ministers, appoint board of directors, and they mirror themselves into the society, into the private companies, and they start behaving and doing like that. So it's not about the P2B attending or whatever. The leadership, we have bad leadership, and that leadership is giving us bad luck in everything we do. Since APC got into power, they have not won any cup, any single cup. They have not won any. P2B did not attend the last final. Shetima was there. Okay, let's say it's the Shetima that caused bad luck now. Looking at the way they are reasoning, no bad luck anything. Our players we're like mercenaries. Anytime we want to play for Nigeria, we go and bring mercenaries. We are not building our academy as we are supposed. Even though whatever they are doing, they are not doing as they are supposed. And we are calling on people. Look at Nigerians. God will help Nigerians. This system will eventually make us mad. Turn to madmen that we cannot reason like human beings again. This system that we are upholding, more like they are trying to turn nursing students to become athletes. Now your mama be this, so you don't get any other one. Oh. Now your mama be this, oh, and that person will go to church. He's a youth leader. He's the father of a child. And what will he instill in that child? God help Nigerians.